It was coming to the end of winter when John Nag, that's what everyone called him, found a horse skeleton. There was a very low tide, and he saw it sticking out of the mud at the mouth of the creek. And that's how it all started. It must have been buried for years, because all that was really left of it was the skull. He brought it back with him, threw an old smock over the top, and held it on top of his head. He then paraded his new find round the streets. Some people were frightened by it and ran off shrieking, but most just laughed. John didn't care. He was just so pleased with what he'd found, and he wanted to show it off. He nurtured that skull like it was a young animal or a child. He cleaned it up so it was nearly pure white, and repaired the jawbone so it could move up and down. Then he fixed it onto a pole so he could hold it up above his head, and he decorated it and made all sorts of clothes for it. He really did bring it back to life, if you like. When John put on the horse clothes and lifted the pole, he became the horse. Just like how for Catholics at communion, the bread and the wine becomes the real body and blood of Christ.
Unite and unite, and let us all unite, for summer is come unto day, and whither we are going, we all will unite in the merry morning of May.
The clothes he made got more and more elaborate. He made a different outfit for each season, and at those times of the year he would just walk about in the fields and marshes and all round the countryside. He particularly liked the summer. He almost worshipped the sun and spent all the hours of daylight soaking up the warmth from the sun's rays. But it wasn't John out there. It was the horse. Yeah.